Hey, welcome into the shop. FG here. So we're going to get a couple pours done today. Had a request for another one of the droids bars. So we're going to get that done. And I thought I'd redone one of the pirate rounds. So it's just slightly different. So I thought I'd try and do those as one of my enclosed pours as opposed to the open pours. So we're going to pour those two today. I'll get the molds ready and we'll be back in a bit. All right, we are molted, so just about ready to pour. All right, I think those look like they came out pretty well. I'll get them scrubbed up. We'll be back. All right, so I think that these both turned out pretty good. Got them finished up here. Nice and burnished and smooth. And pirate round or Aztec round, whatever you want to call it, I think it actually turned out really pretty nice. I may end up just leaving this burnished silver as opposed to trying to tone it. So this was just a round that I thought I'd give it a try. Anybody interested in this, let me know. I'll figure out the weight on it later. We are going to try and tone this one. I got a reply back on how we want to try and do that, so I'm going to go in and give it a try. We'll see what we can get for results. Be back in it shortly. All right, so what we're going to try and do is a desert scene. So I'd like to get maybe some blue up here. Leave this kind of a tan or bronzish color along with him, but maybe try and differentiate him from the sand. So I think to do that, maybe he needs to be a little bit darker than the sand. Sand may turn out to be a little bit darker than him. We'll see. I think that that's going to be the plan. So start with just a bit of getting some hot water through the Keurig. And to get the blue, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and jump start the toning at the top with some direct application of the liver of sulfur. I don't want to get too close to them. Let's see if how this works. We may be stopping and restarting often in this one. All right, so hot water. So here we go. Boy, just like that, it's gotten too much. Lightly buff off C3PO here. And the surrounding, what would be sand. I'm not too worried about R2-D2 because what we're going to do is we're going to try and polish him at the very end to have him turn out the brightest silver. Okay. We'll rinse him. We're going to go back into the liver of sulfur briefly and try and get just a tan. So even just that briefly got a little bit darker than I was wanting. I'm trying for lighter sand, so let's see if we can just take off the round. since I took off some of his legs, I'm going to take off just a hair on the rest of him.
Lies a tale of silver and gold, hopeful hearts and dreams so bold.
Okay.
Wandering eyes,
One more dip.
times untold. Silver and gold in the night, shimmer and sparkle in the moonlight. Journey far to seek the sight of treasures hidden out
Okay.
of sight.
I think that looks about as good as I'm going to get for that type of toning.
Through the seas where pirates roam, chasing whispers wind has blown, promises of riches seen. Silver and gold in the night, glinting gleam in the twilight. Follow dreams, they take flight. In the search for the bright
Here's our product.
voices.
So he's a little bit darker than the sand in the background. We got a little bit of blue toning going on up here in the sky. And we'll get R2-D2 polished up to where he looks white.
Silver and gold in the night,
We got it all
shine so bright.
rinsed off, so it shouldn't continue to tone other than the natural toning that it'll get in air exposure in whatever environment it's in. All right, I'm going to go back out to the shop and do some polishing, and then we'll be back. Catch you in a bit. All right, so what we ended up today with was the, I don't ever know what to call these, Aztec coin or cursed pirate coin. But anyways, we ended up with that, which for now I'm going to leave just burnished silver. So I thought that turned out pretty good. And here is the Droids Lost Again bar. Now it turned out. But that turned out actually pretty good, representing desert along the desert line there. And he's more bronze than gold, but getting gold out of this would be very difficult. But I thought that turned out pretty good. So, pretty good day worth of pouring, and I'll wait for a comment on the toning here. I can always redo it. The sky turned out a little bit darker than I was really hoping, but we do have the blue tones up there a bit, so we'll see. Alrighty, well, that is it for Monday. Thanks for joining me for watching this, spending your time with me on Monday morning, and I will check the comments below. I always appreciate comments everyone leaves me. And again, if anybody's interested in this, let me know, either as is, or I could work on toning it and try and tone it up a bit if somebody wants something toned rather than burnished silver. So let me know. And with that, I will catch you in the next one.